Welcome back to Tree Services. The job for today will include removing a tree that fell on a toy hauler. We will also be removing a tree that's too close to the house. We'll be heading over to the shop this morning in our 2019 Ram 1500. Let's take a quick walk around before we head on out. This is the Rebel trim level here with the upgraded wheels and tires. Now it does have the two-tone paint here, which looks pretty cool, and it has a 6.4 liter Hemi. Today we will be using the Ford F750 bucket truck along with the wood chipper, the Chevy 2500, and the John Deere Skidsteer. Now the customer is also having us remove both the stumps of the trees, and we are bringing the stump grinder attachment for the skid steer. I'm definitely excited to be back here with the Tree Services series. It has been quite a few months since our previous episode, and I've gotten a ton of requests to do one. This 2019 Ram is one sweet truck. Really do like it quite a lot. Has a ton of technology, it's fully loaded, and it's a great overall truck. I've also gotten quite a few requests to use more truck brands, so I do want to use more Rams, but hopefully we can maybe get a Tundra or a Tacoma in the game, along with a Nissan pickup. Now we will be using the following mod to get both truck and trailer setups over to the job site, and I think today we'll just run with the steel equipment. Perfect, so we arrived here, everything's already ready to go. Over here we have the 06 Duramax regular cab with the John Deere skid steer. It's a bit small. It's only the 90 series, 50 horsepower, but it's good enough so we don't break our back, because they want some of the wood and then they want the rest of it chipped up. So here we go. We have the stump grinder, the grapple, and also the wood chipper. It's for smaller wood, but it would get all the small branches and the brush. And here it is, guys, the F750 bucket truck. So let's hop here in the 06, get it warmed up, get the follow me mod set up, and head on out. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. Let me know how it is down below. My day has been awesome. I've been doing a lot of yard work, lots of just small things around the house, and I've really been enjoying the start to my summer. And we'll get the following mod all set up here. It's very simple and it works pretty well, and I really do like it quite a lot. It's a little bit easier than driving both trucks over manually. And we're ready to head on out. Perfect. Now I do have a new microphone set up on order. It is on back order though, so it might be a few more weeks until everything comes, but once that comes, that should really improve the audio quality. Now I have also raised the game volume and the environment of the game a little bit more so you guys can hear the truck engines, and a few of you guys did ask me to do that. I'm really excited to be back behind the wheel of an older Duramax. I really do want to use some of the older trucks here in the game, and especially some from the 90s and early to late 80s would be a lot of fun to put to work. Now the toy hauler the customer did let me know was over $50,000, so we don't want to add any more damage to it, and wow, that toy hauler almost seems to be totaled. So let's get our hazard lights going, I think, and we'll probably just park right here on the side of the road. Now let's get the F750 kind of put in the driveway for now, and I do want to do a full walk around of the job before we get going. That looks to be one expensive toy hauler, and the tree is just right through it. Wow, looks like the AC unit, everything's broke on it. So here we go. So here's a toy hauler. This looks to be 35 foot tree or 40 plus foot. Wow, right over it. And I also do want this tree removed, so why don't we just get started on this one here. I do want to get up in the bucket truck to remove those and probably cut it 2-3 times there. So let's get that done, and then we will get going here. Let's put the stabilizers down and get this up. It almost seems like we are very close. Let's actually get zoomed out a little bit, making it a little bit easier here for us. We are actually pretty close, a little bit higher up, and we'll get up there in the bucket. And here we are. Let's get the steel chainsaw going and cut this. So one cut there should be good to go. And we do want to do one more here. We'll just kind of lean out, and where can we cut it? We do want one more cut if possible. Oh, right there. Just leaning out, grabbing onto the side of the bucket, but there we go. And I think we should be able to do the rest of it from the ground. Let's fold this truck back to just transportation mode and kind of get it moved out of the driveway. That way we could cut the branches. Now I do want to do all of the wood chipping at the end. It's a very loud chipper and we don't want that running for an hour to 2 hours, and that's what we'll do. But let's get over here and see if we could at least remove all these little tiny branches off these. That looks to be good. And this one, whoa, this one's just sticking in the ground. Drop it on its side and we'll continue. Now, like I have touched upon, I'm definitely excited to be back here with the tree services. I really do like this series. Going around town doing small jobs like this is a ton of fun, something I really do enjoy. Now, if you guys have not already, I do recommend you go give me a follow over on Instagram. I am posting some sneak peeks and just some cool things about the channel. Let's get cutting on this. Now, it should kind of start to fall off the toy hauler, which is good. Now, the customer wants to keep all of these and actually wants them for firewood, which isn't a bad thing. Let's see. Looks like there's a little bit left here, and going to use our muscle, and we're pretty strong to just slide it right off there. Perfect. Now, this is actually my first tree services video using the control panel, everything, my new setup for Farm Sim, so it's a pretty big upgrade. Probably 1 or 2 more cuts and we should be good to go. Oh yeah, that looks to be good. So let's hop back here in the John Deere. Now I am thinking about changing this Deere, reskinning it to a Bobcat. I think that would be a pretty cool thing. I actually really do want a smaller Bobcat just like this in the game. Maybe the Bobcat 863 from FS19 would be nice to have, because this thing, even though it's small, gets a lot of work done. A little bit more power than what we can do with our hands. Perfect. So we got this and we'll just make the pile around back. Hopefully our customer can get the toy hauler fixed. Definitely not the right time of the year to have a tree come crashing down on it when camping season is here and summer is, and all those summer trips. Let's see, such a small skid steer. A little bit funny to be using it, but definitely just does the job, and that is what matters the most. Now I would like to grab a few of these at the same time, but I don't think that's really going to be really possible, and not too much power for that. This thing only can lift 1,000 or 2 pounds at most, I would think. Just making this pile here. This is actually kind of a great way. They have the wood all here. It will dry out over the next few months, and then they could cut it and then use the axes to split the wood and get it ready for the fireplace this coming winter. Now I do have a few real life videos in the works as well, which should be a lot of fun. Definitely want to do some more of those if possible, since you guys like them. I really do like the control panel though with this grapple. It works pretty well as well, and it's awesome. Now this week we will be finishing the racetrack as well, which is going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to finish that and just have a great time with friends out on the track. And I think that there was only one more piece here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's 2. So we'll make it fit. We'll actually hop on out. These 2 aren't that heavy. So let's curl the bucket just a little bit. And I would almost kind of consider bringing just a regular bucket, just throwing the wood in the bucket. But since we have the grapple, why not? This is so handy to use. Oh yeah, these should fit no problem. Little bit of a tight fit here, but as we actually go up, we could curl it a little bit more as well. And I do want to kind of lower this. Perfect. So that grabs onto it just a little. I always try to be as efficient as I can, as many times as we can, to be just getting a lot more work done in a short amount of time. Now I do have some multiplayer videos in the works. I had a few technical problems, otherwise you guys would have seen a few multiplayer videos over the last few days. Now let's move the John Deere Skidsteer. Get back in the bucket truck because we have to remove this tree now. We want to do it in sections just so that we don't damage the grass. Big pieces of wood coming down is going to do some pretty big damage. Now we do want to watch that stump there, almost going to collide in it. That's something that you just kind of have to remember about. Perfect, we cleared that. And I think right there seems to be good. Perfect. And let's put the stabilizers out. So stabilizers out, there we go. We'll get zoomed out here all the way up to the top. We have to go. Oh yeah, that's a pretty far distance. And imagine climbing that just with ropes. I'm not sure if that would be even safe. Let's see, can we get zoomed out any more than this? Oh yeah, we're very close. A little bit more, and perfect. And we are up here in the tree. So let's get this cut, and then I'm actually going to grab a hold of it really quickly and drop it down like that. Perfect. Alright, we are now here in the bucket. Let's get it moved down probably another 10 feet. And I think right there. Awesome. Yeah, that seems to be good. We'll get this cut, and then we'll do one more. And we'll just throw it right off and almost right there in the pile. Look at that. And wow, that was pretty good. And that was actually unexpected, but there we go, guys. And we'll do one more. Now, I was not expecting to throw it right there in the pile, but that did save us a little bit of time. Maybe we could try it here as kind of a fun game, but we do want to kind of be realistic, but have a little bit of fun. And we'll throw it all the way over there, and it doesn't land. So I think that's pretty much it for the bucket truck. Let's get back down here on the ground and put this truck away. This truck is awesome, though. It really comes in handy for these tree removal jobs, and I think right there, perfect. We'll put the stabilizers in, and let's get this kind of moved out of the way. And I think we'll just leave this here for now, and I think I will do the chipping off camera, but let's get the rest of this cut down and put in the pile. We've been very busy with so many awesome videos lately. It's been a ton of fun to record them, and I'm just very excited for what's to come. Lots and lots of cool videos, and we will be building the ranch soon, running into a few technical problems with that, and once we get that all worked out, it should be awesome. And we do have a few branches here. Oh yeah, this one we could carry out front. Yeah, we'll carry this one out there when we get to the skid steer. Just cut this last branch off, perfect, and we'll just carry this out front. It's a little heavy for us, but we'll just drop it over here, perfect. Let's get these cleaned up here and get the stump grinder out, and then I think we'll call it a day. It's been a long day here for us. I think we do have another job or two we have to do as well, so we do need to be finished soon. Let's get this bucket curled all the way up, and I actually do want to fit a few in here. I think that would help us out as well. Perfect, so we got one in there, and I don't think we'll be able to fit another one, but we'll give it a try. Oh, looks like we can, guys. We are just making it work here, and wow, look at that. So just by picking them up, putting them in manually, that is saving us a little bit of time. Perfect. And we got that done there, which is great, and we have one more to do here. And actually we do one more after this. Just saw that there in the distance. Now this first person view is awesome. Really do like this one quite a lot, and I definitely really do prefer the first person views for skid steers. They're just so awesome to see, and they're great. Now I do want to at least grind one of the stumps before we do call it a day, and then I think we will after that. Almost had it. Looks like just need to kind of grab a hold of it. Perfect. pretty big pile of wood here for the customer, and that is awesome. Now as we do head back here to the trailer, I do want to fold this down because we don't want any hydraulic pressure on it as well, and we'll just get it folded down right there. Perfect. We'll get it disconnected. And it looks like we do have to hop out here and actually put the hose away, which is pretty neat to do, and there we go. I do actually have manual attaching installed. I get a ton of requests for it, and I really do want to use it more and more. We'll make it up the trailer here and get it attached. Now we might have to put some hoses on it, but we'll see. And we just put the hoses on there, so we are good to go. Let's get this raised up here, get it turned on. This will take a minute or two, and awesome. So we're all idled up. Now where is that stump? I believe it is, oh yeah, just right next to here. Perfect. So we'll get this lowered down, and let's get a stump grinding. Going back and forth, trying to evenly grind it down, and wow, just about done with this one. So this is actually an added fee that we do give to the customer for removing these, since it does take a little bit of time, but they get it all done at once, which is always a good thing. And I think that's where we will call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tree services video. Back here doing quite a lot of work. Hopefully the customer can get that toy hauler fixed soon. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and subscribe for more.